Hello, I'm Jaskaran. In this presentation, I analyze the Reed's Palace case using concepts taught in our course. The central challenge is how Reeds can modernize its infrastructure to remain competitive while preserving the heritage and experience that defines its brand. To address this, I structured my analysis in three steps. First, understanding how the physical environment influences behavior. Second, linking these factors to customer equity and financial value. And third, designing an execution strategy that maximizes long-term returns. The first framework I apply is the servicescape model, which explains how the physical environment influences customer and employee behavior. It consists of three elements: ambient conditions, spatial layout, and signs or symbols that reflect brand identity. Applying this to reads, we see that factors like HVAC, acoustics, and lighting affect comfort and sleep quality. Layout influences service efficiency and guest flow, and heritage elements, such as afternoon tea rituals, create emotional attachment. This highlights that in luxury hospitality, the physical environment is not just operational, it's a core part of the value proposition. To translate these insights into financial impact, I applied the customer equity framework, which consists of three drivers: value equity, brand equity, and relationship equity. Physical improvements influence these drivers differently. For example, uh, infrastructure upgrades improve value equity by enhancing service quality. Spa and design upgrades strengthen brand equity, and better service flow improves relationship equity through more personalized interactions. These drivers determine key financial outcomes such as share of wallet and customer lifetime value. Importantly, I also incorporate the distinction between hygiene factors and differentiators. Hygiene factors prevent dissatisfaction, while differentiators increase willingness to pay. A key theoretical insight from the course is that loyal customers are not always the most profitable. Therefore, I segment customers based on both value and retention. This allows Reeds to prioritize investments that maximize total customer equity rather than simply focusing on loyalty. For example, high value loyal guests benefit most from infrastructure improvements that enhance comfort, while younger affluent segments respond more to wellness and modern amenities. To quantify the impact of renovation, I estimate share of wallet and customer lifetime value. The analysis shows that Reeds already operates at high occupancy at high occupancy levels and captures a large share of customer hotel spend. As a result, uh, share of wallet and guest volumes remain relatively stable. However, uh, however, CLV increases significantly by about 22%. This increase is driven primarily by improved retention and pricing power. This reflects a key principle in luxury hospitality. Growth is driven by deepening relationships with the right customers rather than increasing volume. For the renovation phase, I apply service recovery theory, particularly the idea that effective complaint management can strengthen customer relationships. I propose a three-tier response system based on severity, ensuring consistent and fair resolution. Additionally, recovery efforts are prioritized for high customer equity segments to maximize long-term value. If if executed well, service recovery can lead to positive word of mouth, which is which is especially powerful in luxury markets where customers are highly influential. Finally, I integrate these insights into a phased renovation strategy. Phase 1 focuses on visible improvements such as public spaces and spa facilities to maintain demand. Phase 2 addresses core infrastructure like HVAC and service flow, which drive retention and pricing power. Phase 3 completes long-term differentiation through rooms and heritage elements. This approach balances short-term disruption with long-term customer equity creation. Overall, the key takeaway is that REITs should prioritize investments that enhance retention and pricing power, as these are the primary drivers of long-term value. Thank you.